Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. National Post. Scientology's hidden allegations of rape and abuse. What we learned from the first episode of Leah Remini's new documentary series. As a member for over 30 years, Remini eviscerates the organization's beliefs and its deplorable behavior. Sadaf Ashan, November 30th, 2016. In just the first episode of the series, an even greater hoard of incendiary information is revealed, including allegations of rape and physical abuse. Here, 6 things we learned from the first part of the docuseries. Number 1, former member Amy Scobie said that at age 14, her 35-year-old Scientologist boss assaulted her. He had me stay back when everybody else left, and basically we had sex. That's actually rape if it's forced. This was statutory rape, and I was too afraid to tell anyone about it. They indoctrinated me that anything serious that goes on is handled internally. It happened to me, so I must have done something that caused it. I believed it. The man eventually informed his wife of the assault and church authorities. What a joke. But it was never reported to the police. Not that the police do anything. Why? Because Scientology believes that criminal justice system is ineffective. Cover up. Therefore, crimes committed by members are handled exclusively by the church. Yeah, handled exclusively by the same people who are doing the sexual assaulting and raping, just like it is in the military. Still. Number 2. As for the notoriously megalomaniacal Scientology leader David Miscavige, Scobie said he was known for being physically abusive. He's a very angry man. If you said something that didn't please him, he would go off on you. If you were a man, he'd likely hit you, knock you down, choke you. I witnessed that on at least a dozen occasions. Probably a sociopath. Number 3. In 2006, while attending Cruz's wedding to Katie Holmes, in which Miscavige was the best man, Remini noticed Miscavige's wife, Shelley, was notably missing. She attended every event with her husband and was a high-ranking member of the church. When Remini asked around about her absence, she was soon told she didn't have the right to ask, as there was a pecking order. Guess her money was okay, though, right? Their money's always okay. But she continued to inquire, eventually leading to the church, claiming the actress had committed crimes against them. She was eventually subjected to interrogations, auditing, and billed for them. Still going on right now. Some members can end up paying hundreds of dollars for these, or hundreds of thousands. Number 4. Sea Org, a top level of the religion made up of the church's most dedicated members who have pledged their life, probably raping women too, would write good roads, fair weather, letters to families in order to discourage them from filing missing persons reports, or go to the media because they hadn't heard from their children. 5. The Celebrity Center is a crucial part of the church cult, where staff members are encouraged to keep celebrity recruits happy and surrounded by Scientologist handlers, which is why Tom Cruise's large house staff is made up exclusively of Scientologist slaves, but only high-ranking ones. See, Tom Cruise knows what's going on. 6. After questioning and looking into Miscavige's antics, Scobie was eventually forced to join the Sea Org's Rehabilitation Project Force 4 times. They make it sound so pretty. They make it sound so pretty. That is the re-indoctrination camp. It's a prison camp. You start asking questions, you look at someone the wrong way, you wear a green shirt, you go to RPF. You run everywhere you go, she said to Remini. You do hard manual labor. You call everybody sir, including women. You have no communication in and no communication out with that group. Although security guards were put in place to prevent members from leaving, handlers, she and her husband eventually escaped. However, she left the church not knowing how to drive or cook and had no money, bank account, or high school degree. I just want to interject real quick. Clearly, disabled people are not allowed if you're not able to run. I bet they'd really get access to your credit card real quick, though, wouldn't they? In addition to Tuesday's episode, Remini answered questions about Scientology cult as part of a Reddit AMA on Tuesday, with the most explosive revelations, including that she spent millions of dollars. She spent millions of dollars, but they accused her of high crimes when she asked about Shelley Miscavige. It's just like a narcissist's dream over there. Millions of dollars in her time with the church cult, and that Tom Cruise, perhaps the church's most famous member, is often referred to as the Messiah, as parishioners believe that he is single-handedly changing the planet. What a joke. Parishioners, workers, volunteers. It seems like people's titles change with, whatever lawsuit they have. She went on to say that anyone who speaks out against the church cult is seen as an enemy, a suppressed person. And anyone who goes against the church's cult's beliefs of what is right is punished. Yeah, good old hubby boy. For example, when she did a nude shoot for Stuff magazine, she was punished. Remini said they would not want us to do anything that would be considered not becoming of a Scientologist. Teach her own. If she looked good, why not, right? Okay, that's it. I'm still looking for boys or adult men who sued Scientology for sexual abuse. The only one I've found so far was Serge Del Mar, and I don't want to reopen wounds or anything like that. But my theory is that young boys or adult men are not coming forward with the abuse that they endured because they taboo homosexuality so much. So, what a child predator's dream, right? It's always encased in secrecy. So then you've got a second layer of secrecy trying to make homosexuality like this awful, evil thing. So these poor little boys that are abused are not coming forward. With all this abuse, darn straight there's grown men and little boys at the time that were abused. So I truly hope that as things unwind, these young men, teenagers, and if we're lucky, we can stop the little boys from being abused as well as the little girls. Peace.